Good morning, everyone, or evening, or afternoon, or whatever time of day it is for you. How is everyone? I have a couple things I need to get done, and then we will be on our way to today's content, or whatever you wanna call it. It's a bit generous calling my streams content, but I guess they count as such. Get the shameless self-promotion out of the way. Yo, Churtik, Effect Gaming, how are we today? So today's plan is free-to-play, mission, speedrun, hopefully get this done. Second step, takeover. Third step, gear cleanse on the main. And on the main I want to sell at least 300 pieces, so that's the goal. Maybe more if we find some absolute garbage. But at least 300 is going to disappear. Summon 3 champions, 1, 2, 3. Increase level in the tavern. That is done. Was the champion training there about today or tomorrow? So yeah, that's tomorrow, right? But the main thing today for me is this gear enhancement, because I've been waiting for so long to cleanse shit on my main account. I have almost 30 million silver on the main. And a lot of stuff to sell. Let's see if hard clan boss finally gives us our first shard ever. Nope. Someday. Someday it's gonna happen, but that day is not this day. That's fine. I'm sitting like a shrimp. I'm feeling really cozy. Do you ever find yourself sitting like a shrimp? Just slowly going further down, further down. I have a really bad posture habit. Should really sit up like this. Nah, this is more fun. This is more cozy. Why are you calling me out right now? It always happens, like, as time goes on, I just go lower and lower and lower. Then I'm like here by hour 12. Ugh. That is the way of the gamer. We've been discussing on Discord about selling 5-star gear on mains. I do not recommend it. Don't sell all your 5-star gear. I can actually show you a bread live right now, but I'm not gonna make bread because I already did. The early birds will get to see one bread. Yes, one. No, the camera is fucking it up. Stop, camera. Can I toggle the thing? No, it's breaking. You can kinda see it briefly until it disappears. Maybe if I turn on more light. You can kinda see it, then it just vanishes. There you have it. First bread leak of the stream. Of the streaming career, of the YouTube journey. Hey, Nightbot is actually working. Nightbot is weird, like it works when it wants to. Kinda like me. I can relate to Nightbot. Oh yeah, and soon it's gonna start spamming about arena. Check your arena! I'm not gonna check my arena until Nightbot tells me to. Up to 860 out of 1000 for the gaze, nice. I don't know where I'm at on the main, I think I'm at around 600 something. $48 turns, almost 11 million, nice. I need to do Chimera. We are getting kinda close to 1 key on Spirit, but I don't think this was a 1 key, was it? No. But then again, there's like an argument to just skip the top chest and go for like normal 1 key. Which I am actually gonna do. And I forgot to check if I have to survive 20 turns, so this should be 20, yep. Go away, pop up, I'm not gonna buy anything. Beat up a campaign boss. This is kinda tempting. Because that's a lot of silver. Do I wanna try these? I kinda do. What team are you using? I guess the main thing is getting past the freaking Viper or whatever the second guy is. I'm gonna turn out the music just little bit down because I don't know about you guys, but for me it's really loud. Yeah, I need to do masteries, like real bad. I'm just lazy. Would you do crit damage on Alice or Eagle Eye? I would never do crit damage on almost anyone. Like, you get the most amount of inconsistent damage either from War Master or Helm Smasher, usually. Crit damage is basically if you build a team that requires certain amount of fixed damage every single run. Like, let's say you are running 2 Cold Hearts and you need that 20% crit damage to always guarantee one-shotting a boss. That's where crit damage makes sense. But in pretty much every other instance it doesn't make sense. Because if you hit a War Master proc, it's way more damage than 20% crit damage will ever be, especially against bosses. If you hit a Helm Smasher proc, it's again way more damage than 20% crit damage will ever be, especially in PvP. So the crit damage thing is only for like extreme consistency niche cases that aren't really that common. For arena you want Helm Smasher every time, like there's no exceptions. For arena it's always Helm Smasher. Go, I need to buy like the YouTube premium thing that lets me not see ads. I mean, I think I'm gonna try to get this. I wonder if there's any easy 2 stars available, or 3 stars. Like if we go here with, let's say, Monkey and Tagore, can I get the 3 star? No. Okay, so Tagore is the target here, that's not ideal. Then again, Tagore is kinda strong. Get some heals going. Get the shields going. Now if the core can survive one more turn, we should be okay. Nice. Got the 3 star. So now we only need 11 more. Which means if we can beat up these stages with 2 star and the boss wave, we get the 2 point something million silver. Yeah, exactly what Armenian said. Like it's only for people who need to hit the same exact number every single time. Everything else in the long run will give you more damage. Finally, original free-to-play is progressing Doom Tower. Forgot you had most of mates bolted. Yeah. That happens. Jogor, terve, hello, Hessan. Baron Sky Pierces already ignores 50% defense, which Savage does 75%. Yeah, but you kinda want the 100%. Unless he's like freakishly strong and just destroys anybody anyway. Yeah, like don't underestimate going from 75 to 100. It's a lot. I'm really happy that I 6-star Tagore. Like, he's an absolute carry for just about every piece of content now. Nobody dies when Tagore is around. And if they do, it doesn't really matter. We wanna start saving skills. I don't think I have like any realistic chance on beating these at 3 stars. I think 2 star is more than enough. A decent rule of thumb that I've always used is that 20% crit damage is 5% ignore defense. It's not perfect, like sometimes it's not accurate, but pretty often it is. Once I get to my main account, I can show you my arena builds and my thought process on them. Then again, I only have like about 3 properly built champions, so there's not that many. One thing I really need to start doing is building everyone in fast stone skin for arena, because that's easily the meta right now. You can sacrifice a lot of stats to get people in fast stone skin. And by a lot I mean like you still want enough damage for them to do that job. But you don't need these crazy 9000 attack 400% crit damage builds. I'm just gonna let this auto. It's gonna take a while, but I think it's worth it for the 2 million silver. Monkey is gonna fall over, but that's fine. I think this guy had the revive, so I'm gonna target her. When was the last time you guys did a proper gear cleanse on your account? And do you feel like you need to do one? Like, is your inventory completely full all the time and you just feel a bit lazy and don't wanna do it? Man, I remember these days when I didn't have anybody who does block buffs on when I initially cleared it on my main. This was practically impossible. Because you couldn't stop the counterattacks with anything. Long overdue, and like when you were active last time. So 4 years. Yeah, you definitely should gear cleanse. You do it when there's a gear event like now. Yeah, really good time. I've never had so much silver on my main, like I've been itching to use it for an entire week. And finally I actually get to use it. The way I was planning to do accessories is I sort every faction, then go which ring gives me the most attack, and I keep like, let's say 2 rings that give a lot of attack, and all the 5 others that don't give us much attack, I just sell them. Same thing for defense, same thing for HP. So I'll have really good rings for every single stat, but like just not as many bad ones. But really systematically go through every single faction and every single stat. That's the plan. You beat Nether Spider 70, nice. Yeah, resistance does a lot. So undervalued. Yeah, on dodges you definitely want the defense masteries, like either defense or resistance. Early on I think resistance is like a no-brainer. Because once you hit that around 200-250 resistance early on, it will carry you in so many places. It's gonna be enough for Dragon, it's gonna be enough for Chimera, it's gonna be enough for Clan Boss. Like it works on so many places. I'm not sure if you can get any damage from dodges. Maybe a little, but it's not gonna be a lot. Then again, War Master, if you have leech, is pretty insane for clan boss. I kinda want him to kill Monkey now. Thank you. Now, ideally, Turvold isn't gonna one-shot anybody. Not cheap! Ugh. Now he gets more HP. Nice, got the stun. Why do these stages take so long? Almost 3 minutes. But we are getting close. 5 more stars for the 2 million. Oh no, they have a void painted somewhere. It's over, guys. A void painted is gonna end my career. Void painted actually has a use now if you push endgame Cursed City. There's a Fire Knight stage where you really want Void Painted's reflect damage, and you want the heals, and you want her in curing set. That's the only use for curing set I found in the entire game, is that one stage in Cursed City. We are getting dangerously close to 500 subs. That was like the absolute endgame situation I could have ever imagined for 1 month of streaming, is getting 500. I didn't really think it would be realistic, but sometimes you need goals in your life that don't really feel realistic. Because I think that's how you get a lot of improvement. Just aim a little bit higher than you expect to get to. And if you don't get there, you are already expecting that you won't, but if you land somewhere in between, that's already a huge success. Kinda like when you are looking for a job, right? You don't really want to take all of the requirements and expectations, like literally. You want to apply for jobs that you don't quite reach. Because the guy who put the postings, they are looking for ideal candidate. Like if they got everything they ever wanted, absolute perfect guy, they will absolutely take the one who's really good at their job, they are willing to learn, but only meets 80% of the criteria. So if you are looking for a job, aim a bit higher than you think you should get to, and you might be pleasantly surprised where you can actually get. I really need masteries bad on Alice and the Gore. One day I'll do it, I promise. Maybe that's next week's goal. Like, just burn all the energy on masteries. Because masteries do so much. It's like getting 3 extra pieces of gear. You get big heals, you get counter attacks, you get some random leeches and cleanses and whatever. Oh, hopefully the Gore has revive coming. 2 more turns. I need to somehow keep people alive. No. Can't the Gore somehow get another turn? I don't think he can. Maybe we get the 2-star from the boss, because I need 2 more stars. If this is a 2-star clear, it's fine. Now it's gonna be Monkey's time to shine. Yoink! My counterattack now. That Monkey buff steal is so good. Like if Monkey didn't have the buff steal, he'd still be really strong. Does Sulfurion and Mordecai HP burn work the same way against Stone Skin? If let me check. I mean, essentially yes, but Sulfurion just has the activation, so you don't have to wait. Come on, just perish. Thank you. Sulfurion is one of those champions I really want on the main. Like when he was first added, he didn't seem that strong to me, but later on people found a lot of use cases for him. Mordecai can pop it eventually, Sulfurion just does it a lot faster. So what the activation does, it's basically the same as the guy with the HP burn taking a turn, right? But Mordecai doesn't have the activation. Oh no, the gore is getting low. This is bad. This is really bad. He might just about survive. No. Am I actually gonna be 1 star away from the silver? I mean, ideally they would target Gale now. But yeah, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, I think this is a reset. Because we do need Tagore alive. Manual all the way. Imagine if there were no auto battles in this game at all. How would that make you feel? Like if at no point the studio added any way to do auto battles and you would have to manual every single stage. Or if they suddenly decided that okay, auto battles are now a part of a battle pass that you have to buy each month. I don't think Plarium's ever gonna add background battles. I don't see that happening. Did they? I thought they were gonna add, what do you call it? Instant battles to Hydra. Wasn't that the thing they wanted to add? Or did I miss something? Why is Tagore getting absolutely destroyed at this wave? Like all other waves is fine. They've realized people are getting burnt out, and a lot of those who are getting burnt out are dollar heavy, so they know they'll keep people if they do it. Yeah, I don't know, like, I always say that Plarium always have a reason why they do things. So if they think background battles is a good idea for their game, then they are gonna do it. So they always have some reason. Often it's not a reason I personally agree with, but then again it's not my studio. They can do whatever they want. I know a lot of people who don't like background battles. My stance hasn't changed. Like, I get why people want it, but I do feel like it makes me feel like I'm not playing a game. I'm just staring at my home screen waiting for something to happen. So this is the moment of truth. Can we beat up this boss or not? Should have waited with the heal, but I'm not too smart. Luckily I think... No, I need 2 stars from the boss because I failed the other one. Nice, we actually landed a leech. Wow, must be the first time. Okay, Mr. Boss Man, calm down. One more turn for the core stuff to come back up. Okay, this should be 2 star. Surely nothing can go wrong here, right? Yep. Nice. That is more silver for me. Arena check, yes sir, Mr. Nightbot, we will go. You usually do arena or live arena when background battling on other gachas? Yeah, makes sense. Anyone else? This is kinda tempting, but I always say that I'm a bit worried. And I always lose, and I still always do it. Maybe this time we actually win. How is he counter-attacking every single hit? Okay, Gale versus Loki. We have a chance. It's not that big of a chance, but it is a chance. Okay, sleep. A sheep. Does this guy have like counter-attack gear on every single hero? Like what? Come on, monkey, come back up. Stop dodging every single attack. You are not supposed to dodge everything. Thank you. Anyone else? I mean, surely this is fine. Guy doesn't have any speed. No increased attack. But he does have a really fast monkey. And now we are gonna die. Wait, he does have increased attack somewhere. Does Loki do like AoE increased attack? I guess he does. I need to actually read Loki's skills. Let's guess which faction. Sacred Order? No. Barbarian? Yes. Oh yeah, he does have increased attack. I should probably start reading things. Beat up a campaign boss. 2 rounds here. I'm just trying to do all the dailies, then it's all the potions. Then it's takeover time. Oh yeah, we can actually roll some gear now. That's kind of fun. Nightbot is such a good guy, always reminding me to do things I should be doing. So let's upgrade, get the mission done. Okay, so do we have anything we need to upgrade? I think there was a mission to get 4 champions in plus 16 or whatever. Yeah. So it's either gonna be Ugo or the Gore. I don't think Monkey really needs any of these to 16. Maybe the helmet, I don't know. I think it's gonna be Ugo. I don't want Ugo to fall over all the time. This kinda hurts taking to 16, but the speed could be good. Or the HP percent, I'll take HP. Do we have any perception weapon with speed? What are we losing? Resistance that we don't have anyway. I think this is better. Sure. Yikes, 1.7. I mean, at least troll speed. Cost 300k only, please. Don't take all my money. Only... Okay, 500k. I'll take 500. Last one. Nice, we actually got everything. That's kind of funny. 4-star with triple speed. I'll take it. Why not? How far did we get here? So this is a lot easier for new accounts. Because on my main this is at like... The end is at like 6k I think. Hey, we get to open one more of these. Good luck. What do we want? Gale? Or Monkey? Or Tagore? That is not any of them. Do we have Monkey or Gale here? Nope. It's kinda insane. 23 days and I have not seen Gale or Monkey. And I haven't pulled a soul for them either. Have you guys pulled any usable souls on your free-to-play or no? We do have the option to buy some silver, but I don't think I need any. You got them from the store. Yeah, I think a lot of people are buying them. Anything good? I'll take 28 gems. Oh yeah, tag team. We do have this coming from tag team soon-ish. Did we have any tag team missions? Tag team with 4 different affinities, sure. Any easy ones? 70k. Kind of garbage teams all over. So we need... Let's bullet this team here. We need a red and a green. That's red, that's green. You got Gale, Coldheart and Frozen Banshee. Like, I just want one. I don't even want 3. I'd be more than happy with just one usable soul. You pulled a 2-star for 8. Oh, nice. Everybody sees souls except me. It's so funny, like how the bad luck just, it never ends. It just does not end. One day I'll actually get something that's decent for, I don't know, any piece of content ever. It's fine, I'm fine. What do you guys think about collabs? Collabs? Are they interesting? Do they add value? Like if you see a YST and Nubraid's collab, is that better than just seeing a YST video? I actually really like collabs, but one thing I really want from them is to have people who have differing opinions on whatever the topic is. Because it's kind of boring if both just repeat what the other guy says and nobody challenges each other or nobody disagrees with anyone. So the way I want collabs to be done is to see some sort of like debate or conversation where 2 people who don't disagree try to figure out why they don't. Like to me that's the most interesting part. So I guess here we have a chance against this guy and this guy, and this is gonna be a loss, so we wanna do it like this, maybe add her. You never really understood the idea. I don't mind them exposure for both, but like you said, if differing opinions, etc., could see people discuss things that you probably won't usually see discussed. Yeah, I think that's what makes collabs fun. And I find it really valuable when people are mature enough to understand that they disagree about something, but at the same time they are not trying to convince the other guy to take their side, but more so learn from the guy, like, why are you disagreeing? Is there something I'm missing? Can I learn from you? Instead of trying to be like, hey, you're wrong, you should do it like this instead of this. Like that's what makes collabs interesting and like debates in general. And I feel like a lot of people in modern world are missing the opportunity to learn from disagreeing instead of trying to convince the other guy. Craft one epic or higher artifact. Come on, give me something useful here. Do we want to use crit rate charms on perception? Probably. I mean, this could be good. The attack main is absolute garbage, but it has speed and accuracy. 4-star, not tanks. Flat attack, not tanks. You find you learn a lot from collabs? Yeah, that's awesome if you learn. Learning is good. I always tell people, like most people know that I help out with the optimizer issues a lot, and a lot of people are very apologetic when they ask questions that may seem obvious. But like honestly, that's how you learn shit. Like if you start from nothing, the first question you have may sound a bit stupid to others. But that's how you learn. Like don't be afraid to ask questions. That's how I learned everything I know about the optimizer. If I didn't know something, I knew the guy who I need to ask from. I find it awesome when people are trying to learn new stuff and don't be too afraid to ask questions. It may be that there's not a massive audience for like quote-unquote normal debates, because people really love that drama and shouting at each other and calling names and all that absolute bullshit that's really popular in today's world. That's not me. I'm always open for discussion and I get really excited when I learn new shit. Like when I joined the HH gaming team, I knew absolutely nothing about YouTube or content creation or websites or development or anything of any of that stuff. I knew absolutely nothing. Then I just ask questions. If I don't know, people tell me. That's fun. New Collab. Me and Armenian spent 15 minutes yelling at each other. Yeah, who can yell the loudest wins. I have a fun saying that nobody hears the guy who's yelling. Like if you start yelling, I stop hearing. If you study the art of like conversation and having people listen to what you have to say, you'll really quickly notice that yelling is really inefficient. Because people have this defense mechanism that when somebody's yelling, they get kind of scared and they don't like want to subject themselves to that feeling of being afraid. So they block out a lot of the yelling and don't really hear what you have to say. But if you talk in a calm fashion, take some time to explain, be really friendly and approachable, then people actually listen. Sounds like your son, like when he's yelling you don't listen, or when you are yelling he doesn't listen. Arena check. Nightbot. Okay, we check. He turns off moment you raise your voice. Yup. Like that's how people often behave. Arena check. Remember to check your arena. Surely I can beat this guy. Or just my tested tone and sound. Oh. He's learned how to counter your strategy. You need to come up with something new. You need to bait him like, yeah, you say him something like, yeah, I knew you probably wouldn't understand. Then he's like, of course I understand. I am 4 years old, I am smart. Dodges is weak, Gale is strong, confirmed. Wait. Okay, it's fine. I think that's all the dailies done. Yup. Use one Hydra key, sure. Let's go do Hydra. This is gonna be really fun and interesting because we are gonna take this overpowered team right here. Then the first thing you wanna do is you press top left and battle. Keep resolve. And there's your mission. Beat 3 faction war stages without losing a champion. Can we get any more? What's the next prize? I don't really care for that one skill though. I'm gonna go here. Ideally nobody should die. If they do, it's fine. I still have high elves, I can do it in high elves as well. I really need to ascend this Diabolist team, because I think the ascension gives a turn meter reduction on the A3. No, it's over. I remember my dad always tricks me. He says something like, yeah, this is more of a big boys thing, so probably you don't wanna do it. And I'd be immediately like, I'm a big boy, I'm a big boy. And he was baiting me all along. You used to cop that one too, yeah. This is usually what 8-year-old boys do, so maybe you aren't old enough yet. I'm old, I'm almost 8. I feel like a significant portion of parenting is just figuring out how to trick your kid to do the right thing. Like, so, okay, usually you should try to reason with them. Sometimes it doesn't work. Like, I don't have kids myself, but I have a couple nephews. And those guys can be absolute menaces. They will figure out the most insane excuses to get away from everything. So you always have to be one step ahead. Okay, then one clear somewhere here. I'm really lazy with this, like I should do way more. For any early accounts, I think the Forge is actually the best place to get gear. Like, it's not even close. Two pieces of decent perception can pretty much get your accuracy to where you want it to be, then you can have whatever other 4 pieces of crap you have. Got your 5th 6-star champion today, nice. Thor that you pulled from 1H. Oh, where's my Thor? Where's my anything? I have pulled 2 epics from Ancient Shards in 23 days. And every single sacred was a epic, and all of my voids have been rares. I did pull my 1 sacred on the main a bit early, and I got my 4x already. On the main I put Phoenix because I already have like 7 allures and a +4 geo. Two +4 geos. Is there anything you want 2 +4 geos for? I don't know if I use mine for anything anymore. Okay, I just wanna get these missions done. Win 3 artifacts, blah 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 blah. Let's do 2. 1 speed team, 1 with whatever. Need for faction guardians? Yeah. I did used to use Geo for Iron Twins, but now I have that unkillable triple Painkeeper team. Yeah, I probably have some sort of double, triple enemy max HP team for it. I just haven't figured out the 2. Like, I have Yumeko, I have Marius, I have Knut. And I have Lydia and Drago and whatever else you want. I think last time I tried it, I used Ursuga for survivability, then I had Marius, Knut, Yumeko and Lydia. That was my team last time. And it's pretty fast, I just haven't figured out like all the minor details. We can start the takeover. Let's see if we even have any willing participants. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't do any takeovers, who knows? Arena check, yes sir, Mr. Nightbot, we will go to arena very soon. There we go! It should be live. Let's see if we get any who actually want a takeover. Maybe we don't. Take under. I was thinking about making like a funny thumbnail, and what I had in mind, everybody knows the pineapple pen guy, and it would have been like, take over, take over. It would have been way too cringe though. Or like, raid, take over, raid, overtake, raid, take over. Have the pineapple pen guy in the thumbnail. I have a really weird sense of humor. You're doing a referral? Enjoy, that's fun. Remember to do campaign 12.6, not 12.3. 12.6 is more account XP. That's that done. Fight in 5 tag teams. Shout out to Blackguard 200 for the actual one-man defense. Now we need one more. Trying to get Gale to 6 stars so you can farm solo. I mean, you can just use 2 champions as well. It's gonna be a bit slower, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Since it doesn't matter if you level any food or not. I think I used 2 champions when I did my referrals. Just so it's 100% consistent and I don't waste any energy. Wait, we did get some... Oh yeah, we are really close to this. Wait, dungeons, so we do... If we do the magic keep thing, we should get enough for the Alice chase. We have so much energy! No, account XP is always the same. Like you can use 1, 2, 3 or 4 champions, the account XP never changes, it's always the same. And that's the only thing that makes any difference. Now surely we can climb a bit higher. I think this was the team we used last time, so maybe it's good enough. Although the boss has that freaking annoying shield mechanic, so maybe we need to bust out Armiger's. Then again, Armiger is strong affinity, so maybe that's a bad idea. Yeah, just use like 2 or 3 farming heroes like Monkey and Gale duo. Just run that forever. Alice is decent magic if her A1 reduces buff duration. Oh yeah, good point. Monkey doesn't really do anything here. So I think Monkey gets pinned. It's a shame you can't like duplicate these. I wanna duplicate my Okay, so we just gotta make it from scratch, I guess. Alice scale. Got the core. Let's open. Don't use. Wait, no, I want to do this. Let's see if this is just good enough. Maybe Monkey should A1 on the boss wave first. And prioritize this. Oh yeah, Monkey is stupid, so he's not gonna use the A2 like ever. Wait, I did something. Ugh. I'm not gonna use Monkey for anything. So maybe Alice should just prioritize this. At least not use the A3. Because this nukes down the ads and this removes buffs from the boss. I don't know, let's see how this works. Been using that team but with Monkey because he eats the shield and Alice usually nukes the boss. Yeah, could be that we actually been Gale, I don't know. Or maybe Sabita, like Sabita usually doesn't do much. She falls over too fast. Yeah, the Monkey buff steal is really strong here. Maybe Monkey still is the play. That's a lot of damage. I mean, this kinda works. I think I'm happy at this stage. If this is consistent, then so be it. That shield is annoying, yep. Yeah, let's try. I think let's try to get them from this stage. Yeah, I have a mission to get 5 superior potions. And I really hope it's not gonna take 8 billion years like it usually does. Wonder if they are ever gonna add super rates to potion and minotaur. Like, in my opinion, those things should happen way before any background battles. So if anybody wants to take part in the Takeover giveaway, type the word Takeover in chat. So far there is 1 entry, now there's 2 entries. Yo, what up, black and white? Got second place back overall, nice. Just opened Live Arena, enjoy. Let me know how Live Arena experience is for like really new accounts. Are you just losing every game? What if they added keys to potion keeps? You only get 10 keys a day. Potion keep they 100% should have. Can't see why they wouldn't want Minotaur Super Raid. Yeah, maybe they think that people use a lot of money to buy masteries because there's no Super Raids, but I really doubt it. You win every time if you play it right. You play versus bots, pick Gale first and they ban Gale. I mean, don't you want Gale though? Unless you use like your Monkey or Alice as main nuker. What if you just use some random level 2 food champion as your first pick? They always pick ban the food champion. So basically right now we are gonna run this until we either have the 5 potions or we don't have energy. Whatever comes first. And after that it's gonna be the takeover raffle. Type the keyword takeover in chat if you wanna take part. And after that it's gonna be main account gear cleansing. So it's probably gonna be a pretty long stream. Depending on how long the gear cleanse takes, because I do wanna sell a lot of gear. And I also have a lot of silver, so we are gonna be rolling a lot of gear. Thank God the gear rolling is instant now. Like back in the day when I was young, you would have to wait for every single level. That was painful. Yo, Shemar, thanks for the sub. Getting dangerously close to 500. Keep telling your son to stop first picking dodges. Took you about 27 million silver to get the Titan points. I have about 27 million and I have a lot of gear that I need to sell. So I'm not at all worried about completing the entire event. 6-0, nice. Team is Haikatun, Alice, Ugo, Sigmund, and they ban Gale. Yeah, Gale is scary. Well, that hurt. I think if you wanted to take this really seriously, you should always bring Monkey and manual the boss stage. So when the boss has all the buffs in the world, you just use Monkey A3. Monkey A3 is even stronger than most buff steals because it does the buff steal before attacking, so affinity doesn't matter. Yeah, Monkey really gets a fat shield. Can we get our first big potions? Wow, never lucky. 670 energy to go. On average, we should be getting all 5 with about 300 energy. That's average. So we have enough energy to go double the average. So this should be easy, but you never know. Today is gonna be a long stream, but tomorrow is probably a really short one. Do you think Shamel or Alice would end up doing better in Chimera? Trying to still solidify your team, it's probably just a gear issue. Probably. I mean, I don't know. Like, if you get full ignore defense on Shamel, he's gonna do a lot of damage. This is gonna be scary. Maybe we are fine. There is a chance. It's a small chance, but there is a chance. Tagore is getting really close to the revive. Now should be Tagore's revive. Easy, never in any trouble. Arena check, yes sir, Mr. Nightbot, we will go arena. No big potions from the first couple runs, unlucky. Anybody we can beat? Nope, 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 nope. What about here? Nice. At least one is good. How active are you guys in tag team? Do you like do all your tokens every day or just a mission? I think tag team is one of the best places to spend your time early on. Especially if you play for a long time. Get Drexstar is your first priority. Then energy, then the sword. Rest of these look kinda scary, I don't wanna fight. Need to do tag team because after you got Drex you didn't touch it. Yeah, it's super valuable. That 300 energy really goes a long way. Tag team is one thing people really undervalue, and other thing is faction wars early on. If you can consistently farm really high quality glyphs and materials, it will really boost your account. And there's really no difference in stage 20 versus 21. So as long as you can get to 20, it's good enough. And yeah, clear stage 21 once. The Alice A1 is really clutch here. Got the increased attack off. Now I'm just praying for any superior potions. I think we got all the arcane potions we needed to fully ascend Alice. Which is definitely something we wanna do ASAP. And Tagore needs some ascension levels as well. Come on, big potion. Just do it. Oh. But, oh, I actually kind of want to do one thing before I continue. We need one more point. Is there a way to get it faster? Okay, let's do one clear of stage 1. Because I think I can ascend Alice 1 level. And I get the soul, which means I get more crit damage, which means I get to farm the keep a lot faster. Now we need to ascend her once. Can we do it one time? No, still need 2 more. Wait, no, she is 4-star. I'm. There we go. 4-star Alice. Can we actually get enough of these now? No, I still need about 200 more. Yeah, that's 4-star Alice. Let's check the stats real quick. This is what we're working with right now. I'm gonna actually see if I can improve this, like, now. So let's bring up the optimizer real quick. So let's assume we wanna keep or reset these. Keep the same speed, keep the same accuracy. Don't steal any gear, don't upgrade anything, +0, optimize, go. No, what about if we do max everything? Can we then make it a bit better? I mean, yeah, that's a little bit better, not by that much though. 800 attack is decent, we do lose a lot of crit damage though. Yeah, I don't think that's worth it right now. We need to send some crit red gloves. Not ascend, upgrade. Carry on with the missions. Where am I going? I saw like blue and I just clicked the blue one. Getting old, losing sight, yep. I have a banner, like some really bad banner. But a bad banner is always better than no banner. Yeah, Alice is strong now. On your main you have Alice at 4.5k attack, 236 speed, 324 crit damage, 350 accuracy. In Stone Skin and Savage, nice. I think that's the meta for basically all arena champions now. Stone Skin Savage or Stone Skin Lethal. Which is kind of funny actually, because Lethal lost a lot of value when they added Slayer and Merciless. But now when you always want Stone Skin and you want either Savage or Lethal, then Lethal value went back up a little. Because it's no longer just about getting the Merciless, that you want the Stone Skin is in there as well. I got a lot of Stone Skin. Like, I have probably more than 200 unused pieces of Stone Skin on the main. Free to play has none. That's how free to play life goes. After the potion mission is done or we run out of energy, The takeover raffle will begin immediately. So if you wanna take part, type the word takeover in chat. They are always gonna be free. Basically, you can just pick a area of content you need a team for, or you can't beat, or you want improvements, or maybe tips. The only thing I'm not gonna do is like really standard boring gear cleanse, because I don't think that's fun or educational in any way. The jump from hard Hydra to brutal isn't that crazy, but the jump from brutal to nightmare is pretty rough. And the main thing is survivability. You need a lot of survivability for Nightmare Hydra. You got a BB on your brutal team, 200 mil, nice. I started using Carnage on Hydra and he's absolutely cracked. Like Carnage is doing more than Marius or Gnut. Because whenever anybody gets attacked, he always counters and hits like 500k. Come on, can we get anything useful? Facebook Messenger is popping off. I really want Lamasu. I hope we win the next siege. I don't want to wait another 2 weeks. I think I'm at 96 fragments right now. And I have all the legendary books in the world. And all the legendary books in the world, meaning 11. Which actually is enough for Lamasu, because I think Lamasu only needs like... How many was it? Was it like 9? So Lamasu doesn't really need that many books. Yeah, you can probably do better than hard. Hydra is more about... It's about recognizing key elements that you need. Same concept as Chimera. What do you want for Hydra? You want A block buffs. That's the first thing you want. You want a revive. You want increased speed, you want decreased speed. Ideally you want a way to deal with fear, which is either multiple cleanses, Shamail or perfect way. Then you want at least 2 ways to free champions from getting eaten. So 2 DPS, then you want increased speed, decreased speed, block buffs, revive and a way to deal with fear. And for example, Shamail is really strong, because he already does 2 things. Deals with fear and can easily free champions. Something like Air Street is really strong. You get increased speed, you get decreased speed, you get weaken. You get some sort of heal. Ugo is one of the best champions for Hydra. Like, overall one of the best champions, even from legendaries. Your clan was winning every other siege. I think we had a loss streak of like 3, then we won 2. Need to rebuild your Shemel. Yup. Ideally, we would get some big potions sometime soon, so we can get done with the takeover, and then it's the main thing I wanna do today, which is the gear cleanse and gear upgrading. And maybe rebuild 1 or 2 champions on the main as well. If we get a superior potion now, we would be on drop rate. Because I think we've done 10 and it's about 1 in 10. Actually got it. I wasn't expecting to get anything. 2 down, 3 to go. Like, I was genuinely surprised that I actually got it. And it was 2 as well, not 1. So there's a chance that we get the remaining 3 with this run. A very small chance, but there is a chance. Tagore is already pushing 60 and he doesn't even have masteries yet. Just goes to show how many places I'm using Tagore. Just 3 more. If you want to take part in the Takeover giveaway, type the word Takeover in chat. They will always be free. Nobody is ever gonna charge you any money for any takeover in my stream. And they are completely optional as well. You don't have to if you don't want to. You just 500, yeah. If you consider the time spent for any takeover and put a dollar value on it, it's actually quite expensive. You would if you didn't have 100k silver. Yeah, 100k won't go too far. I mean, if you don't have silver, but you have tons and tons of rolled gear, and you have those gear removal tokens, that can work. It's not gonna be great, but it can work. Yeah, George, like and subscribe. I might remove the sub to chat thing tomorrow. I don't know. I think it's kind of good to have, but then again, like, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. Maybe it's a bit different on YouTube, but if I go on any Twitch stream and they have followers only, and I don't really want to speak with the guy, then I'm just not gonna follow. I probably just leave the stream. But if they provide good content, I think they're a decent human being, then I'll just follow. Yeah, and on YouTube you can just click the bell and turn off notifications as well. So if you don't wanna hear from the guy ever again, but you wanna keep the follow, then that also works. But on Twitch, if you follow everyone, then you have like a big massive list that you can't exclude anyone from if you don't unfollow. Which is kinda like a huge W for YouTube. Because I'm subscribed to like at least 100 channels, maybe more. And if they don't make content that I really enjoy, I just click the bell icon, like I don't unsubscribe. You have like 6.5 mil or something right now and free removal tokens, so I might do some re-gearing, especially on my main Hydra team. Yeah, the free gear removal tokens are so good. The only issue I have with them is how it prompts you to use them, and if you like click cancel or whatever, it doesn't work. You have to click the top right X so it doesn't ask you again, and it's not that intuitive. And when they first came up, I used like 2 by accident because I didn't know how to cancel them. Three more superior potions, then it's takeover time. Maybe we get really lucky and get 3 now. Okay, that works. Yeah, I'm gonna do this off stream, and now it's gonna be takeover time. Because we did all the missions, I think. Did we do all the missions? Yep, and 7 days for Sacred and Avoid. So that's cool. And 2 days for the Primal. Streamer luck, yeah. So anyway, let's see if I can actually find the right tab from here. This is always risky, I might leak something. Hey, we found the right tab. There's 3 people. And we choose a winner. Okay, I'm gonna give people 1 minute more time if they wanna take part. If there's any latecomers. So type the word takeover if you want to take part in the giveaway. If you don't want to, then don't. But here are all the people. All the 3 wonderful people who wanted to take part. Take yours off, sure. Ding! You wrote the word randomly. Maybe I need to make a bit more special word. Saturday takeoff. It's between Cortois and TOI Gaming. Good luck. Toy Gaming, following status unknown. I don't know why it always says following status unknown. Toy Gaming, congratulations. Cortois, better luck next time, my dude. Can't win them all. So I need your Plarium login details in my Discord DMs. Always verify that you are DMing the right grandpa by asking here after you have DM'd. Like before sending any of your details. Well, I know who you are, so I can just send you a DM. Yep, that's the right one. I sent you a cute little blue waving emoji. We're gonna switch back to the game view. I'm gonna try this once. Which ones were the ones I need masteries for? It's this 4. Maybe this works now. I mean, this looks a lot better than last time. Toy, you can send me any like goals or requests or champions you really don't want me to touch under any circumstances, or any other wishes or hopes that come to mind on the Discord DM. If you don't have anything particular in mind, then also I can just take like a broad assessment of what's going on and figure out where you should be improving. I mean, this kinda works. Kinda. Got the brimstone, got the heals. decrease attack would be so huge here. That's stage 15 down for the first time. Congratulations to us. Does Alice need more crit? No, she has everything already. Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys not this, but this screen while we figure out the right account to log on to. So I don't accidentally show anything that I'm not supposed to show. One moment, figuring everything out. There we go. Only 37 subs to go. Yeah, we're getting dangerous at close. Already got the primal, nice. So let's see what Toy has to say. You want general guidance as law, but if you don't touch Clan Boss, Shogun or Iron Twins. So general guidance, let's see where we at. What we working with for the first thing. Decent amount of legendaries, nothing too crazy. A lot of food. Getting ready for champion training. Let's see just the vaults. What are we vaulting? Mostly epics here in the vault. Couple legendaries. Now the first thing we always have to do is how are we doing with the flat stats? Okay, 2 pieces used. One of them is protection, which is probably to get the 6 piece bonus, so that's not too bad. Everything else here, like everything here can go. Like nothing here will ever be usable. How are we doing with dungeons? Let's go one by one. Iron Twin, stage 15. Ice Golem, we are at stage 3. This is like pretty slow, I wanna say. Have we done event dungeon? No, we don't care about event dungeon here. Spider stage 10 is decent. 12 turns takes a minute. Dragon 10, what are we working with on Dragon 10? So there's definitely options here to make it a lot faster. Like around a minute. Fire Knight, we are at stage 3. Like the difference here isn't insane between something like stage, let's say you wanna do stage 8. It's not that big of a difference, but like in the long run you will get a lot better gear for every single stage. But this can be difficult if Gnut is your main Terminator control. You're grinding 6 cause 10 is not consistent on Spider. I mean, you definitely have the champions to make this very consistent. Like, let's see, other effects. activate HP burn. So you have one activation here. You have a lot of champions that burn. How many enemy max HPs are we working with? There's Knut. What does King Galgabar do? Oh yeah, he was the poison guy. Did you see another Knut here somewhere? Was there two? There's two Knuts here, so basically 2 Knuts plus champion like Akot plus Artak and one other. That would be a 5-turn Spider 10 team. So you already have all the components to do Spider 10 very consistently in 5 turns. Where we at with clan boss? Expecting to see a 1 key here. Yeah, so we are doing 1 key. This can definitely be improved. So you have the champions to easily do top chest on brutal Hydra, like easily. Chimera I would assume at least hard. Yeah, we are doing top chest on hard and brutal, so that's fine. Nightmare can be a bit rough, like the stat requirements here start to get kinda crazy. Like for Nightmare you need something like 400 accuracy, you wanna be going at 250 plus speed. So I think this is fine. I think Hydra is the main issue, right? Because we can definitely get top chest here. Let's see, are we clearing entire Doom Tower? I would assume we are. Yep. Cursed City. Some progress here. Again, I would definitely say you have the champions to do Amius. I know how frustrating it is, because I've done it a billion times in all the rotations. It can be frustrating. I would definitely say you have the champions to do it. And Kronam is also like one of the best champions for Amius on at least one rotation. But yeah, let's see a couple examples here. Let me just log in again to the optimizer. So if we go team optimizer, what Hydra rotation is it now? Rotation number 6. We go brutal. Like something like this isn't very stat heavy. What you want here is Ugo, you want go decently fast with accuracy. Mitrala, this build can be just about whatever, like Mitrala is so strong you don't really have to focus about that too much. Elva you wanna go really fast with resistance. Akemtum pretty fast with survivability because his damage doesn't scale a lot from attack. Artak you should aim for regen, like I'm assuming this is gonna be a regen Artak. Or it's just some crazy ass build, like these builds are like way over the top. Like you get easily top chest half of this damage if Ugo is 220 speed Arta can be 210. This resistance and accuracy may be a bit overkill for brutal. You can easily drop like 200 resistance from Elva. Akemtum doesn't need massive crit rate, crit damage. You can easily drop like 100% crit damage from him. But this is, I'm guessing this is gonna be like most of the elements that you want. Let's see something that looks a bit more realistic. So something like this. I'm guessing this guy uses Mikage as their main arena booster or arena champion. Contra is also incredibly strong for Hydra. I wouldn't necessarily copy any of these. But if you go to Brutal, I'll save the team just in case we need it later. So sure, you want Cardiel is fine. Cardiel offers 3 things, basically ally attack, cleanse and heal. So you got at least 1 Knut here, even for Brutal. Then to deal with, I would build another Shamail. 2 Shamails at 60 is easily worth it, easily. Like, no question about it. Do you have Ugos? Let's see, do we have... So one of the key things that I was mentioning earlier was block buffs. Who's your main block? Is it Bells? I think I would probably go with Bells here actually. So here we are already getting a lot of the elements that you would want. You have heal, you have cleanse, you have 2 champions that can free anybody from getting eaten. So what this is missing, you want increase speed or decrease speed or both. Salad is amazing. Yeah, I'm guessing you already use L1. Yeah, L1 Ugo are already being used. You could have Salad here. I think Salad had a... Yeah, he has self-heal, but I don't think he had any ally heals, had he? So here you have 2 champions that plays Leech, and you have Cardiel, so you have the healing aspect covered. What's one more thing? What do we miss here? It would be decreased defense. Because Ugo has weaken, although not Ugo, Knut has weaken. So the last thing you want is decreased defense. Wait, does this guy have... It's not AoE, is it? Yeah, this is 1 turn and 1 target. So Genshin is an option. I would personally use... Guys, what do you think of Stag Knight as the decreased defense champion here? I'm mainly thinking about this. So you get decreased attack and decreased defense, and you get decreased speed. So something like this would fill all the boxes. You are an optimizer still. I'm a professional. This is something I would personally run. You have Guardian, who's cleanse, who's amazing support, who has ally attack, who has block debuffs, who has revive on death. You have Stag for decreased defense, decreased attack. You have 2 people here that plays Leech, which is insane amount of heal. Shamael deals with fear and is your secondary free people from getting eaten, and Knud is your main damage dealer. So this is something I would personally use. That would be like your secondary team at least. Ideally you do want Ugo and Elva in here. So you would probably go something like take off bells, replace take off bells, take off stag, and replace Elva and Ugo. So here you have basically 3 instances of damage. You have leech, you have cleanse. Then with Elva and Ugo you have decreased defense, block debuffs, and revive. So this is what I would go with. And just Elva and Ugo on the last spots. Yeah, sure. I can save you the first team you had saved, in case you wanna try it later. So that was the first team you had. Then let's see what we were thinking here. Cardiel, Knut. Where is Elva? Ugo. Where is Mr. Shmael? Who was the last guy? Was it Salad? Yeah. So something like this is what I would run. I can also save the one from the optimizer if you wanna give that a try. So the optimizer team was... Elva is really like your shining star here. The purpose of Mitrala in this team is Hex. That's the main thing. So this would be your main thing, and these are using the same champions a little. So the flex positions here you have is, I would say, keep this team as is. You can also consider Knut instead of Akemtum. I'm not really sure if there's a big difference or not. Unluckiest Saga, yep. And the other flex position here is Ugo for this guy, Bells. Because Bells also have block debuffs. And block debuffs is mandatory. You have to have it in every single team, always. Wouldn't Scoret be better in the second team since he would deal more damage than Mitrala? I mean, I'd say Mitrala's main thing is Hex. Does Akemtum have his own Hex? He might. So yes, Akemtum doesn't have his own Hex. So Akemtum deals damage based on Hex. Scorid instead of Akemtum. Yeah, could be. Where's Scorid? Let me see what Scorid even does. I think I have Scorid on my main. So yes, Scorid kinda does both. Like he places Hex and he scales off of Hex as well. Does he place it? Oh yeah. If enemies are not under a Hex debuff, each it has a 60% chance of placing a Hex. Okay, yeah. Yeah, like this is the main thing about Akemtum, and Mitrala just keeps it way more consistent. This might actually be consistent on its own. So in that case, Mitrala is only for survivability. Because he doesn't do any damage by herself. This is like the main thing Mitrala does. And I think Elva had a increased attack, right? No, it's just not the revived one. So the increased attack also benefits Thor, but Thor does have his own. So you don't necessarily need increased attack with Thor if you just go A3 first. Like, most of these builds are fine as is. Like, what would you want more here? Ideally you'd want Elva maybe slightly higher resistance, but you might not even need it. Let's check the stages tool. Stages tool, Hydra rotation 6, brutal. So you wanna land everything consistently, right? So this is the accuracy you wanna aim for, 280. You do wanna resist blight. You wanna resist mischief as well. So you would be aiming for about 280 accuracy and 450 resistance. So 280 accuracy, 450 resistance. This is almost there. You need about 60 more resistance, 30 more accuracy. Here you want about 100 more resistance maybe. Mitrala is fine as is, doesn't need anything. Thor is fine. The crit rate is kinda high. You probably have better options available for Thor. Akemtum is fine. Like this team already as is, without any changes, would get at least really close to 1 key on Brutal. And if it doesn't, what you wanna change is... I think you can get a better build with Thor, like you are using a lot of potential on the extra crit rate here. You can make Artak faster, like Artak about 240. You can make Elva marginally faster maybe. But I think this team as is would already do okay. And if you need to swap somebody for Shamel, I would swap out Mitrala. It already factors it in. Like it's in the thing. Wait, no it doesn't actually, good point. Yeah, so it doesn't factor it in immediately. So if suffering is available, you wanna add 50 to these numbers here. So the accuracy number you wanna go for would be 330. Do you use the optimizer to make your builds toy, or do you just manually do them? We do have a lot of unrolled gear. Let's see a quick and dirty example if we can improve Artak. I'm not necessarily gonna change his build now. I can give you an example of what I would go for. Survival, let's go for 230. Choose Hydra. This doesn't matter which rotation. We want that those regen, and let's see without stealing anything. Could we get there or no? Without stealing we could not. So with stealing we can. We are losing a lot of EHP though. Might be too much actually. What's Artak using right now? So Artak is in region. I mean, this would actually work fine. And for Hydra specifically, you wouldn't actually need the region either. This would steal 2 pieces, this might be a bit much. Especially if ARP is your main booster. If we drop down the speed to 10. This is looking a lot better. Like, this is more than enough survivability for Hydra and most solo content. That's stealing Elva boots. I mean, something like this doesn't look too bad, right? What we get here, we get more speed, we get more than enough resistance and accuracy for basically all solo content. Like, this is gonna do maybe low level hard dungeons, not very high level. You do have all the resistance and accuracy in the world with this build. if you are able to farm oil. I mean something like this. So you definitely have the gear. Yeah, and Artak isn't really gonna die. And here's I'll show you an example of what I would go for with Shamail. I would go full damage. Let's say that we are not gonna steal anything. I would put target defense to 0. Speed about to 20. And that's actually it. So yeah, you do have the issue that you don't have a lot of rolled gear. And I think even it's not even the quality of your gear, like you have a lot of really good pieces here. Your main issue is that you don't roll your gear. Like out of these weapons 4 are rolled, out of helms nothing is rolled, out of shields less than half are rolled. Let's see Savage for example. Like this is just sitting here unrolled. You need to roll your gear, Joy. This is a perfect item just sitting here, not being used because it's not rolled. I want this on my main. What about speed, resistance, regen? This is a great 5-star piece. This needs to be rolled to 12. Six-star speed weapon here, not rolled. Like, Toy, let me be honest, your gear is fine. There's nothing wrong with your gear, there's nothing wrong with your gear quality. You have all the pieces here to make a kick-ass Hydra team tomorrow. Your main issue is that nothing here is rolled. This needs rolling. This needs rolling. Same here. Speed and accuracy perception, not rolled. Speed, accuracy, perception, not rolled. Speed, accuracy, perception, not rolled. So yeah, I'd say you keep really like decent quality gear. Your priorities in gear are absolutely fine. You just need to start rolling stuff. Like, let's see how many pieces of 6-star legendary or mythical that have a speed subs that you have unrolled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 7, 16, 17, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 29, 30, 35, 37, 38, 40, 41, 42. So you have about 60 pieces of 6-star legendary or mythical gear with speed subs that are not rolled. So that's the thing you wanna focus on more than anything. Don't focus on getting more gear, or don't try to force builds before you roll. Like, even, let's say we roll, I'm not gonna roll everything right now, like you don't have a billion silver. But let's take an example. Like here you can really quickly tell if this is gonna make or break a build. So you got speed and HP percent with crit damage. You definitely wanna roll this to 16. You keep a lot of immortal, that's maybe a bit too much. Unless it's like god tier. But yeah, just think about what stats you want. Like if you want Shamail in a damage build, okay, what do you need? We want crit damage gloves with crit rate. Do we have 6-star? Okay, so in this department you've rolled everything correctly. That's cool. We want attack percent chest plate with crit rate. Not rolled, not rolled, not rolled. For boots we want primary stat speed with crit rate. Not rolled, not rolled, not rolled. Top row what we want. Crit rate, crit damage. Can we even get speed? A lot of stuff here that's waiting to be rolled. So this is how you are gonna find the best build, right? Like you roll this piece. This might like give you 40% crit rate on its own. So yeah, that's your main thing. You wanna roll, I'm gonna say every single piece on your account, you want to roll it to +8, at least. And that's how you start finding builds, because once you get gear to +8, then you find the builds you wanna do. It's gonna use a lot of +8 gear, but then you use those, you start rolling those pieces up. Yeah. So that's my advice. You definitely already have the gear for Brutal Hydra. You probably have the gear for Nightmare Hydra, to be honest, if you work on it a little bit. But the main issue here is not rolling your gear. So that's my general assessment of the account and where you are at right now. And like Cursed City, if you wanna push it, fine, but I get it, like a lot of people hate it, so it's not a massive deal. Doom Tower, you are already clearing everything. Clan Boss, you have already one key for each of these. So the main thing, sit at Spider for a week, roll every piece on your account to at least +8, and then you will suddenly find much stronger builds a lot easier. Was there anything else you want advice on, or team ideas, or anything else? Like, I would be so happy if my account had this problem. I would be so happy. Like, a lot of these are gonna be doubles and triples. A lot of these gonna be doubles. A lot of speed, accuracy. HP percent with speed. Alright, awesome. I'll hand it back to you and I will hop over to my own main account. I hope that was helpful, and if you have any questions in the next couple days, just shoot me a DM. I'll try to get back to everybody if it's not like crazy busy. Not gonna lie, as a returning basically noob, that was mad insightful. I'm happy if it helps at least one person. I have 26 million gear, no, 26 million gear, 26 million silver, and I'm approaching 1500, which is scary. But like, this is the difference, right? Like, look at how much is rolled here. Practically every single piece. But anyway, I'm gonna keep a 5-minute break. And after 5-minute break is over, we will start the gear cleansing process on the main. It's gonna be half and half, me just manually going through each piece, and half will be sorting piece in the optimizer and kind of like showcasing the best ways to sort your gear there. 5 minutes, how dare you. I'll be right back, I promise. Hell, let me see if I can add my be right back 5 minutes thing. Add text. There we go. I'll be right back in 5. We back, boys, we back. Did I have anything to do on the main? Fight the Demon Lord with a rare. We are back. So what we wanna do first? Let's find all the gear that is not rolled. I don't have that many. We got artifacts, research filter. So I have 21 pieces that are not rolled. Speed gloves, this needs to be, let's see how many doubles we have, if any. So this needs to be minimum a double. Can we start with the triple? No, but that's still gonna be a keep. Reason being, priority stat, speed. It's my fastest glove. And I only have one triple, rest are doubles. Next piece is this. This we are basically hoping for a triple that would get odd. That did not happen. Next is Impulse. This is again gonna be, it needs to be a triple for all, or it's sold. What we want, speed basically. Resistant with speed in Impulse, is that gonna be keep? Probably not, I mean maybe. That's gone. That's gone. 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 And go. I don't know why my optimizer page keeps bugging out. This we will keep if it's hit crit rate. Same here, need everything on crit rate, crit damage. Or if it's a triple. Gone. Double crit rate is a maybe. Need crit damage or speed here, it's gone. And that's gone. That's already gone. This is a reroll if it's triple. Gone, gone. That's gone. Yeah, this isn't your account, this is my main. It's gear cleanse time. Now do I have anything at 6-star mythic or legendary with speed that is not rolled? Oh yeah, the way I usually like mark my gear is I roll it to 13, so it's really easy to find on the optimizer. So I have the weapon, that's gonna get to 16. This is gonna be kept no matter what. This might be okay. Nah, let's go. One second, I need to relog from the optimizer, it's being weird. This is again gonna be a keep, but only if it lands on speed, else it's gone. Yeah, that's just gone. Next is perception weapon. Where is it? Yeah. This is probably gonna be keep no matter what. Ideally it's gonna land on accuracy or speed. Nope, but I think I'm still gonna keep that. Next is Guardian. Now even for Guardian this... I mean, I already ordered. I kinda wanna order it again if I could. It's okay, like you might need resistance in Guardian. Time to spend gems for energy. Yup. That is the play. T straight to 16. Next is protection weapon. This might be an ore already. Maybe I'll save the ores and only ore if it guards. Good luck, this would be huge if it's speed. It's crit rate, attack percent. Sadly that's just gone. There's no use. Speed boots. Ideally land accuracy here. That's still a great piece. Stone skin, shield somewhere. That's gonna be straight to 16 anyway. Stone skin chest plate, ideally land crit rate or crit damage. Never lucky. Stone skin weapon. That's a really solid piece. A lot of useful stuff in one. Then the helm. This is almost perfect, just missing speed. There we go, easy as that. There was some reason it's showing me... Wait, did I wanted to roll that? Where's a barbarian? I need a barbarian somewhere here. Oh, that's the last piece we had at plus 13. That's decent. Like, it's not perfect because it didn't land just on defense, but it's someone who's really stat hungry. That needs survivability, but also scale from attack. 70 spider heart 6 runs, nice. I hope you get lucky. At the very least, you're gonna get a lot of silver. So now let's do the quick and dirty here on optimizer. Well, this isn't really gonna be quick, but this is a way to do proper gear cleansing. So, show faction, panel lords, so slot, ring, ordered by, I'm going sell mode, ordered by health. So that's the most health I have. And primary stat health. So that's never gonna get... This is wrong. There's something wrong here. I'm not great at math, but I'm gonna tell you right now that this ring is more health than this. Okay, so it doesn't rank it overall health. Yeah, that makes sense then. Okay, now it's looking like it should. So from here, that's gone. Why is it being weird? I might have to do this manually all the way if it's being weird. Can you not? Does anything else here go to the bin? No. Primary stat attack ordered by attack percent. So that's gone. Okay, so it's just being weird. We need to do it manually. Priority stat. Wait, we need primary stat HP. Gone. I guess we can do all of these at once. That's a lot of defense, that's a lot of HP. So that's gone. Gone. How is this more? Oh yeah, because it's not rolled. Gear cleansing is fun. Who enjoys gear cleansing? So that's all HP rings gone. Attack with priority on attack. What's the baseline here? 19% at least. That's gone, 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 gone. That's gone. Gone. This needs rolling. Gone. So the baseline here is 17. Might as well sell these. Gone. I'm not even gonna roll all the 5-star mediocre pieces. Like if I get 1% more of something somewhere, it doesn't really make any difference. Because I'm really going for quality over quantity here. Like that 1% isn't ever gonna make or break any of my builds. That needs rolling. Needs to be decently high roll on attack. It isn't. This might be or if it triples. So what do we have here? Defense percent, attack percent, defense percent, attack percent with HP. So that's gone. So that's attack rings done. Next we go defense. So what I'm doing right now is just going one by one, sorting which has most defense, like that's a double. Here we don't have any. This does need to roll. That's gone. Those are both gone. Same here. Now do we have defense here? We do, so we can basically sell both of those. Defense with a defense roll. That's gone. Let's roll this. So that's gone as well. Baseline here is 17%. Sold, sold, sold. I'm keeping a lot of like random shitty pieces in a set. Just if I need it later. Because for things like Slayer or Merciless, you can often sacrifice a lot of stats to complete the set. Like a lot. So the baseline here is 17%. Is this gonna be higher than 17? I mean it's good, I guess. That's a nope. Let's roll these. Needs to be defense or HP. It is defense, nice. Yeah, the baseline is 22%, so that's gone, that's gone. 13%. Does this have defense? It does. What about this? It does. Needs to roll double. That might be enough. I mean, this is gonna be a keep. Yeah, that's really good. Reaction with some defense here. Keep both. Sell one of these. Here baseline is 13%. That's never gonna be any better. Or very unlikely to be better. That needs rolling. So I'm just sorting whichever is highest. Like I'm gonna see here, okay, 13% at plus 12 is my baseline. Can this be 13% at plus 60? No, so it's gone. What about this? Nope, it's gone. Here we have 11%. Is this ever gonna be better? No. Is this gonna be better? It might, so it's gonna stay. Here we have 19%. This has both HP and defense, so it might be okay. This might still roll better, so those are gonna be kept. 13%. This is never gonna be any better. This might be better. 13%. If this triples, it's good. If it doesn't, it's sold. Goodbye. Might as well roll this one for the funnies. I mean, that rolled really well. There's some value in keeping pieces like these which don't have any rolls to the one you want, just in case you want all 3 stats on some hero. Like for example, Fire Knight 10 is a good example, where you want a lot of champions who have a ton of attack but also can take a hit. So for stuff like this ring is absolutely fine. That's 12, 18, so that's gone, that's gone. Let's everyone do a gear cleanse. Who can sell the most gear? I think I'll win. I'm usually pretty good at selling all my gear. So my defense rings for high elves are absolute dog shit. Well, they are not terrible, just double. So that needs rolling. Nice. Yeah, Saf has like 7 times more gear than I do. Because he also has 300 champions in the vault full of gear. So he has basically 1500 times 2. In this situation I should definitely roll both. But I'm lazy. Shame that neither of these have any defense. Base level is 13%. It's 17. So that's gone. 12 versus 12. Those are both kept. That's 18. That's never gonna be better. That's probably never gonna be better. Here we are 13, 11, so that's gone. 11%, that's gone. Yeah, both gone. 17%. That's never gonna be better. I mean, I probably need to keep those. That's not gonna be used. This is gonna be, or if it quads. Two quad rolls in a day, nice. What do we want? Anything that matches. HP, HP. Attack, attack. Defense, defense. HP. Oh, it's in the first one. I mean, I guess I might as well keep like 26% attack, even though it doesn't have the attack main. That's probably my best attack ring anyway. So that's rings done. Next up, amulets. No, amulets are kinda tricky. The main thing you want in HP amulets is accuracy, resistance, or mix of both. I don't think the defense subs that really matter, because even if you quad defense, it's only 100 more. So what you want here is go what I want here is go primary stat HP, then check which has most accuracy. So we need to roll both of these, see if either of them get a double. That's instantly gone. That's instantly gone. Like, it could quad roll defense, but realistically I'm never gonna need that extra 100 defense on some tanky hero. I want a bunch of accuracy and resistance. So the baseline here is a triple, so everything that's not the triple gets sold. And these have resistance as well. Gone, gone, gone. When I talk about baseline, I'm always checking what's the highest. Like, if I had a epic amulet at plus 16 that only had the triple accuracy but no resistance, it would be just worse. So there would be no point to keep it. That's one resistance, that's also one resistance with accuracy, so that's gone. Here base is a triple. This has a double resistance, so might need to check that later. Double resistance here as well. That's gone. Neither of these are good, but that's probably a bit worse. Base here is a double. I do wanna roll this in case it triples resistance or goes rest into accuracy. Yeah, so that's good. Same thing here. I mean, our Dark Elves amulet are kinda cracked now. So we can sell a lot of, like, this is just sold. That's sold. That's sold. Base is a double, so that's instantly gone. That could be good. Base here is just a single. Here we want at least double resistance, pretty much. That's gone. Only keep amulet if it comes with accuracy. Accuracy and resistance. And in some really rare edge cases, if you get a red stat in crit damage, you should roll that as well. Because if you get 5 rolls into crit damage, it's a bit better than a main stat crit damage. Resistance, accuracy, attack resistance. That's gone. This needs rolls. Like even if this rolls triple crit damage, it would still be way worse than crit damage main. So it's just instantly go. This is so unlikely to beat the 6-star one that I'm not gonna even bother. Here we have 1 accuracy resistance. This needs to roll a couple times into resistance already. Now it's just gone. Same here, resistance accuracy. That's gone. This already has a roll in resistance and accuracy, so this has to roll all in accuracy or resistance. That's gone. So that's HP amulets, almost halfway there for accessories. So now we move on to defense. Wait, no, we need to do HP resistance amulets. Baseline is a double. This might be good if it rolls into resistance or accuracy. Yeah, that's still a keep, I think. No, is it? I don't think it is, because I don't want to roll 2 items to plus 16 to see which one of these would be marginally better. Like, sure, this could be a bit better than this if it rolls into accuracy, but it's wasted 1 roll already here. Triple resistance. This needs rolling, needs to roll every single roll into resistance to be usable. Nope. Resistance accuracy. That's just gone already. 1 resistance, 1 accuracy, 2 attack, that's gone. So these are kinda bad. Might as well roll for the funnies. Do we get 3 quads in a day? Nope. I'm not paying a lot of attention to sets that have like 2 pieces. Resistance, resistance accuracy. So this needs to roll accuracy, hopefully. Nice. So these are all decent, like they are really similar. This has 3 useful rolls, these have 2. That's 1 resistance. That's gone, 5-star. The potential in 5-star is so low that unless you really need the stat from a specific set, it's usually not worth the silver in my opinion anyway. I mean, maybe this is still usable if it doubles. No. That's just gone. I think I had better accuracy amulets anyway. Like, if this rolls 4 times into crit damage, that's 28%. So that's 1% less than if it was the main stat. But because of the main stat now is like a lot more valuable than if it was here. That's what gives potential to these pieces. But like, it's still a decent piece because it's in feral and it rolled okay. So that's amulets done. HP and defense amulets. I think, or did we have defense amulets still? I don't know. Anyway, let's move on to... Did we have defense amulets? I can't remember. Let's move on to crit damage. What matters in crit damage? Does it ascend crit damage? That's it. Like in today's meta, the other stats matter so incredibly little that... Like the main thing with pretty much every piece is, does it ascend crit damage? And for that you need to upgrade it to 12. Crit damage. No. Crit damage. Yes. Now here we are gonna sell a lot of 5-star pieces. Like this is just infinitely better than any of these. Like any of those. And I don't think there's an Ogrun tribe champion that needs crit damage amulet with accuracy and resistance when it's 5-star. And we need to ascend a lot of these. Let's see how many we can actually afford to plus 12. Let's count the crit damage ascensions from now on. It's 1 in 4. So expecting every 4 to roll ascend crit damage. That's 0 out of 1. I mean, that's just gold. I'm not gonna give 5-star. Actually, I'm just gonna do quick and dirty here. Rank and rarity 5-star. If it's not Stone Skin, Merciless or Slayer, it's gonna get sold. Wait, no, I actually can't because I might need the set bonus for like Supersonic. Oh, this is so annoying. Oh, I hate this so much. How many accessories are we at? I mean, I only need to cleanse 20 more, then I'm at my goal. Let's try to cleanse some banners. Primary stat HP. Priority stat HP high. So those are all garbage. Oh yeah, one thing I wanna do. Go away filter. 6-star mythical legendary with speed. Any unrolled here? I saw at least one, I don't know where it went. Yeah. Oh! Could this be it? Supersonic banner. It rolled speed twice already. All we need to do is repeat what we just did. And it's gonna be the best piece ever. I'm gonna go straight to 16. Yikes, not even one. Any more unrolled ones? Roll this for the funnies if it quads. It did not. Okay, so let's think about it. Accuracy banners. Priority stat speed. Baseline here is one roll into speed. So that's gone, that's gone. Those two are kept. That's 11, 11, 12. Those are all kept. This I gotta struggle with. Like accuracy, but it's 23% defense. Okay, let's see. Attack with priority on attack. I don't really have like a lot of the same ones. I have a really good distribution of everything. Let's see. Defense. Priority on defense. Like my accessories are really strong. Let's do quick and dirty. All 5-star. Refresh. Do I also sell pinpoint? Maybe not. Five-star refresh is okay, but at my level it doesn't really. I mean, maybe for rings, because rings aren't really that impactful. But like, this is never gonna get used. I have a lot faster banners, no matter how this rolls. So it's never gonna warrant using it. It's a lot of resistance, might as well keep. That's garbage. Yeah, filter by unrolled would be really good. So now we need to make 18 more space. How we make 80 more space? I wanna get to my 1300, that was my goal. What faction has like way too much shit? Who doesn't have any bomb champions? But these are all the special sets and I hate it so much. Because you might need that freaking one amulet that you have in Supersonic and it just happens to be like attack. I think that's close enough. 1310, we sold about 130 pieces, give or take. Where are we at with the gear enhancement? Should be pretty far. Oh yeah, it's already done. And 10 some as well. Oh, we get the pull one. Good luck. It's a rare 2-star. No, 1-star. I really need to use the skeletal souls at some point. $640 points, 360 to go. Okay, no, now it's Artifact's turn. Now the way I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna be a bit more strict on my stone skin, and I have way too much perception as well, I think. Like, look at this. Each row is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 176 pieces of perception. So what do we want from perception? Nowadays it's pretty much just speed and accuracy, right? So let's take perception speed boots. Priority is accuracy. Best one is actually double, which is a bit sad. Can we ignore glyphs here? No. That's no accuracy, no. I mean, I do wanna pay attention to the ascension. If it's speed, I'm gonna keep it. Or if it's fully ascended like this. But accuracy and resistance don't really mix that well, so I don't really care about that. That's okay. That could be nah. Now let's do accuracy weapons. This is what I really struggle with. Perception damage gear. That's like triple crit rate or whatever. Do you know if there is a list that has all champions which are the most used per Cursed City rotation? Saf has the list somewhere. I don't know where that list is. He's linked it in at least one of his videos or VODs, but I don't know where that is. Like, you'd have to go searching pretty deep. I really don't know how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do the thing that I always tell people not to do. I'm gonna go optimizer. Sort by boot, chest, glove, shield, helm and gloves. Artifact potential rating, been very weak, Weak, average, strong. That's 580 pieces. That's a bit overkill. Okay, let's rule out. This is something we need to improve on, like there should be a select all. Because I wanna exclude Stone Skin, Merciless, Slayer, Protection and Supersonic. Feral maybe. Lethal maybe. Pinpoint maybe. Protection yes. Regen yes. Relentless can go away. So that's 84 pieces. Now let's see if there's anything here we really wanna keep. Let's first add all. Now remove those. Remove those. There's something wrong with this. I don't know what it is. I need to check with the guys, like the sorting isn't working. Okay, let's see. Priority speed. Speed, we just want speed or something like really insane. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to check if I had anything I can ore. What's my ore situation? So let's see, mythical and legendary quartz anywhere. Okay, nothing to ore. There's some bugs going about it right now. We need to figure out what's happening. And by me, it basically means that I try to break it in as many ways as I possibly can. Then I compile the steps on how did I break it. Then the developers can repeat it and then they'll see what's actually going wrong. So it's not the developers who need to try and make it like not work. Or the quad flat attack with defense, nice. So perception is the one we need to clear and stone skin. Those are like the main sets that oh yeah, Slayer and Merciless. So let's see Merciless as perception weapons. With priority, speed and accuracy and sell whatever doesn't fit. Something in a preset, I hate this. It should show you somewhere in the gear like what's in a preset that what isn't. There's also the option. I mean, let's be real, I'm not gonna keep any 5-star epic gear. Even this is kind of meh. And these are not probably triples. We need to find 100 more pieces to sell somehow. Resilience is kind of shit. Maybe I should sell like half of my resilience. One thing I also see a lot of people do is like they sell these random assets that are probably never gonna get used. Curing is actually relevant now. Retaliation is not. Provoke is, toxic is, stun is. Destroy I'm never gonna use, so it has to be absolutely perfect to be kept. Frenzy is never gonna get used. Days is never gonna get used. But like even here, I know this piece is probably never ever gonna get used for anything. But it's so much crit damage, it's crit rate, it's speed. It's so difficult to sell. Fury is never gonna get used. That's no speed, it's kinda bad. I don't need 7 resistance weapons. Is everything here like a double speed or triple? Yeah. Any other weird random sets? Even Frost is actually decent now. We need to find 78 more pieces to sell. Maybe 1350 is also like good enough. Well, this song is getting skipped. You try to not keep more than 2 rows of any slot, so if you have like 4 rows of perception helms, try to weed out the worst parts. I mean, I have a lot of stone skin. But I don't wanna sell stone skin before my arena teams are rebuilt. Because a lot of them are gonna go in stone skin. I have a lot of perception helps here. Let's see, okay, is anything here like really bad? The reason why I'm keeping attack and speed is for bomb champions. Okay, that's probably bad. So that doesn't have speed, so even if it's triple it might be so. Let's do it like this. Priority, accuracy high. Show the helms. Do I have a lot of triples or no? I don't have any triples here. Okay, so let's sort with speed. Like again, this is really difficult. 26% crit rate with speed, with some defense. Like probably not gonna get used. Holy shit, I have so many triples here. No crit rate, but it has speed, attack, and accuracy for bombs. How many we down to? 1369. What about perception shields with speed high? What's the baseline here? Is it again only double? I swear I have better than double speed. Oh well. What's my baseline for accuracy? It has to be triple, right? Yeah. So anything that's not a double speed and not a triple accuracy. This is another example, like 3 rolls into crit rate with crit damage and speed. It's so hard to sell. Let's see gloves. What are the gloves looking like? Base here is again only a double. I mean, if gloves don't have speed, they are just gone. Or like at least double accuracy. What about chests? Chest baseline is again a double. So this is again, they need to have a bunch of speed or they're just gone. This is probably a keep, I don't know, like it rolled a lot on crit damage, crit rate, and it's harder to get decent bottom row pieces. Where we at with stone skin? Stone skin I have a lot. Let's see, stone skin, crit damage, gloves. We have only 4. Like, I don't have that many of the same type. Crit rate gloves need to be pretty much perfect to ever get any use. Merciless is an exception because it's an insane set. How many we down to? 1339. Honestly, I don't know if I wanna sell anymore. Like, I sold about 250 pieces now, and that's quite a lot. We are back to 11 million silver and we already completed the gear enhancement. So I might actually take that and be happy with it. Anything fun here? I think that's my gear cleanse done, guys. We went from about 1450 artifacts to 1339, from about 1430 accessories to 1310. So we are definitely not struggling for space anymore. Used about 25 million silver, made about 12 million more from selling. So I'd call that a successful gear cleanse. We didn't need to sell any godlike pieces. Like, I'm never gonna sell these. I know I should, but I'm not gonna because they look pretty. Even though I'm not using crit rate for damage ever again. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the end of today's stream. We got through of it a bit faster than I expected, but that's good. Means I get more time to eat bread and relax and watch TV. So that's gonna be me for today. I hope some of these taught someone something, either the takeover or the gear cleanse or my reasoning why I do things or why I don't do things. Like, all of my damage dealers are without exceptions in crit damage, so crit rate doesn't really get used ever. Everyone who does damage is using crit damage. Good stream. Thanks, it was helpful for you. I'm happy. That makes me happy. That's good. Tomorrow is gonna be maybe a bit shorter stream. I don't know, maybe it isn't, depending on how the free-to-play goes. If I really feel like streaming a lot longer, then I will. But it's gonna be the same time as usual, 6 PM UTC, 1 PM EST. If you like the stream, feel free to leave a like. If you wanna sub, feel free to sub. If you don't want to, then don't. That's okay. Absolutely fine by me. That's gonna be me for today. We'll catch you guys tomorrow again. Thanks for hanging out and see ya.